everyone, this is Sportimus here, and today I'll be doing a different kind of review. This time it is something that fits inside this bag. Can you guess what it is? Alright, I'll save you the trouble. It says Hallmark on it, and the contents is this box. What's in the box? Well, for starters, it costs $18.50 in US dollars, $24.98 in Canadian. It's got a nice clean look to it. It's white, and it happens to be, upside down, the Star Trek Hallmark Communicator. Here is the communicator right here. It is the original 1960s Star Trek series communicator used by the original cast of Star Trek. It is very compact, and it almost looks like an exact replica, although it does look a little bit smaller. And here's a comparison to a cell phone here with a lot of fingerprints. And I'm thinking that it might be pretty close in size. I think for my right here to the top might be the actual size of the real prop that was used. So it might be pretty darn close to the original size of the communicator. But no complaints with this at all. I love the way it looks. It's very light. It looks very well made. And it's an ornament. So it's got no visible screws that I can see so far. The only thing that is noticeable is this little latch here for the battery compartment, which is right here, and the batteries are included when you purchase this item. And that's very nice. Now, you might be wondering, what are the batteries for? Well, this thing does a whole bunch of different stuff. It lights up, and it has voice recordings of the cast of the original series. So let's check out the features. When you open this thing up, that's what happens. Very cool. You got 3 lights that flicker, green, yellow, and red. You've got the swirly sticker here that's got that psychedelic swirly look to it. That's 3-dimensional. It looks much better in real life than it does on the camera. You have 2 buttons here and a little speaker box right there. It'd be nice if you could flick it like you could in the original series where Kirk did this fancy flippy thing all the time. But this thing is much too light to do that. It is an ornament, and so I'm not going to knock it for that. I mean, come on. But what it does do is fantastic. And besides doing that, every time you open it, it has these 2 buttons here. This first one is everything that Kirk says, and the second one is what other crew members say. So let's start with this one here.
Stand by. No one is to leave the ship. Never mind about me. Protect my ship.
Yeah, Kirk loves his ship.
Bridge, this is the captain. As you can see, we have another problem. Kirk to Enterprise. We're beaming up. Notify transporter room. Stand by. No one is to leave the ship. Never mind about me. Protect my ship. Bridge, this is the captain.
That's pretty much it there.
Captain, shall I beam down an armed party?
Sure, why not?
We're putting everything but the kitchen sink into the impulse power, sir.
Ooh, kitchen sink. Don't forget the drain, too.
Spock here. Are you all right, Captain?
Just dandy. The guy's got a woman on his arm every week.
Getting strange readings from the planet's surface, Captain. Some sort of power field down there.
Power field.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. Condition red, condition red.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. Come in, Captain.
I'm busy.
We can't make transporter contact, sir.
That's pretty much it.
Your signal is very weak. Can you turn up your game?
Turn up my game? Oh, yeah.
Captain, shall I beam down an armed party?
No, that won't be necessary. And that's about it. So it's a really cool little ornament thing, which makes a nice little novelty item. And you can display it on your desk or on your shelf or on your display case or whatever, and show it off to your friends, or just have a little fun with it. I mean, this is really, really nice. I think something like this was made years ago by another company, but if you don't have one of those, this is certainly a nice little substitute. And these, I feel, will sell very fast. I don't think these will be on the shelves for very long, to be honest with you. It is one of the nicest Star Trek ornaments I've seen, and one of the nicest science fiction related ornaments that I have seen Hallmark come out in a long, long time. So if you're a Star Trek fan, whether it's a big time fan or a casual fan, doesn't matter. If you like Star Trek and you like these little type of gadgety things, this is a really nice item. It is $20 with tax, and that is kind of, I don't know, borderline. It's not exactly cheap, but it's not exactly gougingly expensive either. But I don't see these being around next year. Hallmark usually does not carry over their ornaments to the following year, especially when it comes to Star Trek and Star Wars. Once again, it is the Hallmark Keepsake Ornament, available now at Hallmark stores. And if you don't have a Hallmark store, then you can probably find these on eBay or some other online retailer. If you can get your hands on one of these, I think you'll have some fun with this one. And with the upcoming movie coming out next year, which is basically all about how Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock and crew got together and their first tour on the Starship Enterprise and whatnot, it's kind of a fun item to get early on. So with that said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.
Spock here. Are you all right, Captain?
Sportimus to Enterprise, beam me up. My phone can call the Starship Enterprise. Can your iPhone do that?
As you can see, we have another problem.
Alright, it's not real. My bad. Size comparison. Here is a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure, and as you can see, it basically goes up to their chests. And he fell over because the sheer awesomeness of this thing just overwhelms this guy, whatever his name is. Mace Windu, yeah, that's it. Mace Windu.